Last week, I sat on the bathroom floor at 11 p.m., still in my work clothes, trying to convince a 4-year-old to just go to sleep for the third time. And I just thought, is this it? Is this what the next 5 years look like? If that hits close to home, this video is for you. We are going to talk about why bedtime feels like a war zone, why mornings are complete chaos, and I'm going to show you what actually works. Not theory, not have you tried a consistent schedule? Yes, thank you, I've tried that. Real stuff. Let's go. So here's what a bad morning looks like. The alarm goes off. You're already exhausted before your feet hit the floor because someone was up twice in the night. You go to wake up your kid, and it's either impossible to rouse them, or they've been awake since 5 a.m. and have strong opinions about which sock goes on first. Then it's a fight about the shirt, a meltdown about the toast being cut wrong. One shoe is found. The other one is genuinely outside in the garden. You have no idea how. And you are standing there, half alive, trying not to lose your mind.
Bedtime. You start at 7:30.
At 9:45, they've been out 4 times.
Water. Hug. Scary noise. But can sharks climb stairs?
A question about whether sharks. You are not failing. I need you to hear that. Your kid is not broken. This is genuinely one of the hardest parts of parenting small children, and most parents are white-knuckling through it with zero real guidance. Here's the one thing I wish someone had told me earlier. Overtired children do not sleep better. They sleep worse. When a kid misses their sleep window, stress hormones kick in, and suddenly they've got a second wind, and now bedtime is a nightmare. That's why keeping them up later to tire them out almost always backfires. And night waking, most of the time, it's not a sleep problem. It's a what they need to fall asleep problem. If they fell asleep with you there, they'll need you. They'll need you there every time they hit a light sleep phase, which in toddlers is every 45 minutes, which is why you feel like a human alarm clock. There's a lot more science behind this, why the sleep window matters, how their circadian rhythm works, what overtiredness actually looks like. Undertiredness, and I go really deep on all of it in my guide. Link is below if you want the full picture.
Okay, so I want to run through some of the biggest pain points I cover because I want you to walk away from this video with something useful, even if you never buy a thing.
The single biggest bedtime mistake, starting too late. By the time you're doing bath and books, your kid has already hit their second wind, and now you're in a 1-hour settling battle. The fix is moving the whole routine earlier, sometimes by 30 to 45 minutes, and making every single step identical every night.
Your child's brain will start releasing melatonin the moment the routine begins.
In the book, I lay out the exact sequence that works for different ages, 1 year to 8-year-olds.
If your kid keeps coming out of their room, more water, another hug, one question.
But can sharks climb stairs?
There's a research-backed fix for this called the Bedtime Pass. You give them 1 physical card per night. They can spend it on 1 request. When it's gone, it's gone.
Okay, Mom.
Good night, sweetie. Studies show it cuts curtain calls dramatically within 2 weeks. I walk through exactly how to set it up in the guide.
If they keep waking at the same time every night, it's usually one of 3 things: a sleep association, overtiredness, or the environment. The tricky part is figuring out which one it is, Canis, because the fix depends entirely on the cause. I go through how to spot each one.
Here is the cheapest and most effective morning hack I know. Do your morning the night before. Clothes chosen and laid out, bag packed, shoes by the door. I know it sounds obvious, but most families aren't doing it. 10 minutes of prep the night before buys you 30 minutes of calm in the morning.
Most transition tantrums come down to 3 things: hunger, no warning, and feeling out of control.
Giving a 5- and 2-minute warning before transitions, offering choices instead of demands, and keeping a snack.
Candy can make a huge difference. Those 3 changes alone cut our morning meltdowns in half. But the bigger challenge is knowing what to do once a meltdown starts. How to stay calm, help them through it, and keep it from turning into a long power struggle. I cover all of that in the guide too.
Blue light from screens delays melatonin. High sugar evening snacks cause blood sugar crashes overnight.
A warm, bright bedroom is basically signaling the brain to stay awake.
Really?
Yes, there's a full chapter covering what the research actually says and exactly what to change.
So I've touched on a lot here, and there's genuinely so much more I couldn't fit into one video.
Things like how to handle sleep regressions, what to do when you travel and the whole routine falls apart,
How to get on the same page when you and your partner have completely different approaches to this. What happens when your daycare schedule conflicts with your bedtime? All of it.
It's called Calm Mornings, Peaceful Nights. It's a complete guide for parents of children aged 0 to 8.
It's a digital download so you get it immediately. The link is in my description and pinned in the comments. If even one chapter saves you a week of bathroom floor moments, it's worth it.
I just want to say one more thing before you go. If you are in the thick of this right now, in the sleep deprivation, the morning chaos,
The feeling that everyone else has figured something out that you haven't. Please know, that is not the reality.
You don't have to fix everything at once. Pick one thing from today. Try it for 2 weeks, not 2 days. Real change takes a little time to settle in. And when it does, it's incredible how different a morning can feel. If this was helpful, hit the like button, share it, and do subscribe. It genuinely helps more parents find this. I'll see you in the next one. Go get some rest.